The sprinkler.
Let's do it again.
Please show a piece of pie.
We have been studying Martin Luther King Jr. and his journey. We found some interesting facts and wondered if you knew these things. Did you know that Martin Luther King's birth name was Michael King Jr. and his father was Michael King Sr.?
Did you know he skipped the both 9th and 12th grades of school when he started college when he was 15? Did you know from 1957 to 1968, Martin Luther King Jr. traveled over 6 million miles, delivered 2,500 speeches, wrote 5 books, and dozens of articles to promote the cause? Did you know his most famous speech, I Have a Dream, was delivered on the steps on Lincoln Memorial in 1963 in front of 250,000 people?
Did you know he was named Time Magazine Man of the Year in 1963?
Did you know he was jailed over 20 times? He was once stabbed in the chest and he had his home bombed as he became a target of violence.
Did you know in 1964 Dr. King became the youngest person ever to receive the Nobel Peace Prize for his work to end racial segregation and discrimination?
Did you know Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated on April 4th, 1968 in Memphis, Tennessee, while there to lead a protest march defending the rights of garbage workers?
Did you know in 1983, President Ronald Reagan signed a proclamation declaring the third Monday of January to be Martin Luther King Jr. Day?
Please show button now for acknowledgments.
Miss Almowit would like to acknowledge Miss Kate for all her hard work and sending out her cool stuff. We love you. Mr. Rant would like to acknowledge Mr. James and Miss Jackson again for being supported amazing teachers.
Mr. Rant would like to acknowledge Andrew Clark and Troy Adam for improving their performance and participation during guided reading. Keep up the good work.
Yes. Ms. Monroe would like to acknowledge the crazy counters for becoming weather experts.
Mr. Landis would like to acknowledge Jabril Washington on earning his Keyboard Hero Award.
Mr. Smith would like to acknowledge Russell Byers Charter School teachers because they rock.
Mr. Berman would like to acknowledge Nair Pettigrew for being so helpful with the 4K and 5K PE classes.
Mr. Fitz would like to acknowledge Caleb Tan, Taylor Dennison, Emily Lowe, Jada Robert, Orlando Martinez, Dominic Robinson, Ayana Amin, Deontay Baker, Lockhart for doing a great job in social studies for the second quarter.
Mr. McDonald would like to acknowledge Samaya Turner and Elena Smith-Lohar for acing their last math test. Wonderful job.
Mrs. Bernard would like to acknowledge Jamal Barnes for getting 100% on his grammar test.
Ms. Pasana would like to acknowledge Ms. Garner class for a great start to violin.
Ms. Burke would like to acknowledge Ms. Martin and the 5K team for helping out while she was out.
Ms. Burke would also like to acknowledge Ms. Brandon for all her help with estimates. Thank you for being an excellent partner. Mr. Anselmo would also like to acknowledge Kayla Hudson and Elena Smith-Lohar for improving their math scores by 2 letter grades from the first quarter to second quarter. Mrs. Garner would like to acknowledge the parents of room 215 and thank them for coming.
Mrs. Garner would like to acknowledge Ms. Sacchetti for all the help during guided reading and DRA assessments. Any other announcements? Thank you for coming.